It's been about a week since I've recorded anything in this server, but I have been playing. Made a couple of changes to the spawn area. I'll show you a bit later. I'm mainly recording because, funnily enough, there's just some things that I want to test out. Putting my keyboard somewhere else on my desk, so hopefully the click-clacks don't get picked up as much. Making fun of Hammy for living in England. That's something else I wanted to test out. Then I'm going to export it in a different way because I just, as of recording this video, I just recorded and put up a video on Mordhau, and it looks just awful on YouTube. Like, I think the way I exported it was just bad settings, anything that's dark, there's a ton of compression artifacts. Pretty brutal. So yeah, there's a guide for how to export things correctly for YouTube on the version of Premiere Pro that I'm using that I want to follow. So I'll see if that helps out any. Also using a new mouse here. I don't have my minecart, but oh, good little box of them. So right now I'm heading to Hammy's base because last time I was there, and this is completely off camera, I stole a purple shulker box and never brought it back. Gonna take my headphones off because I can't hear anything over the sound of the rail. Wow. That's not an issue for you because I'm gonna turn that down in editing. How do you break these again? Use a sword? Nope. Axe? Sure, axe. Too busy playing WoW. I feel that. I do feel that. Apparently, this is not the right way to get to Hammy's base. Okay, this part is going to be A, a test, and B, trying to find where the fuck Hammy's base is. I'm getting the impression, because my keyboard is so loud, it's going to get picked out no matter where I put it on my desk, but whatever. Cute. Come here. I'm gonna fuck you. Alright, got him. Oh, there's some salmon over there. Some salmon. Oh, I don't think this was here last time. This is really interesting. It's got all these decorated sandstone blocks. Stone cutter. Huh. Yeah, I wonder who's working on this. Yeah, it's all perfectly symmetrical. I don't know, I can't imagine it's the finished design because there's... Well, maybe it is. There's nothing on the roof at the moment, but that might be the intention. Very cool. So, because I don't know offhand where Hammy's base is, and because there's no one else online at the moment, this is just going to be another kind of wandery part. I'll cut it down a lot. Again, the goal here is I want to return this purple shulker box full of rails back to Hammy's base. I know that there is a rail somewhere that brings you to Hammy's base. Well, this is interesting. Alright, can't resist the call of adventure when you see a staircase going straight down into the earth. Ooh. Whoa. Okay. Well, this is pretty cool. And here's a little entrance for it. Looks like they haven't quite lit it up well enough because there's still zombies spawning in here. You know, the new combat is a little annoying because I guess it favors doing this sort of strategy where you're keeping your distance and kind of missing a lot because Minecraft doesn't have great hitboxes. And every time you miss where you feel like you should have hit, you're just kind of waiting for the hit timer to reset. Well, it's nice. I can farm slime here a bit. I forget the exact spawn mechanics of slimes, but I'm pretty sure they're like chunks that will have like a little flag that says, okay, yes, slimes can spawn here. So there must be one of these just over there where all these have spawned. But yeah, old Minecraft comic mechanics. I would have just ran in, done one of these, and then inventory full of slime. Now it kind of feels like it's encouraging you to find alternative methods of killing things, whether that's from like a slime farm, or using a bow and arrow, or fire charges, or whatever else. Swords just don't feel like the optimal way of killing things anymore. There we go. So yeah, this is the inside of a pyramid that's underneath Pearton. And you can actually take this little water elevator up. My current saturation for my food is pretty bad because I've been eating these sweet berries, which I can just collect a ton of in a short period of time, but they do jack all for you essentially. Yeah, there's more slimes over there. Wow. Yeah, this is like the slime pyramid. No, I'm not gonna just stand here farming slimes. I'll take the water elevator up. I think what happens here, there's some block that creates like a bubble stream above it, and it shoots you right up to the top, which is pretty cool. And I believe there's like an opposite to that. There's one that has bubbles going down, and it pulls you in. Okay, this is a neat little design. They're using buttons here. I hope this doesn't like set off TNT. As I'm not even sure. Maybe as like a border for this garden. Just a little line of stones. It'd be interesting if they did something like having dirt under these flowers, so it looks like a backyard garden. But even as it is, it's kind of neat. It stands out. Now, are these cats wild? I thought all wild cats were ocelots to begin with. That may have changed. But yeah, there's a bunch of house cats. I was gonna say maybe I should enchant my sword over there at the crafting table, but I do not have any lapis, which I believe is now required before you enchant anything. And I did not bring a bed with me. Do I have any wool? Nope. Maybe if I find some sheep. I do have shears on me. Yep, I got some shears. So if I find sheep, then I'll make a bed. And for now, it looks like there's a bed there. Okay. Now there's a railway here. Again, I know that Hammy's place can be accessed by a railway. So I wonder if maybe I need to take this one, going this way. It also might stop here. This is really, really cool. I feel bad because I'm not a creative person. I'm not one who's very good in design or anything. So I don't feel like I have a lot to offer this server, other than kind of documenting what other people have built. But there's some people who really just know their way around designing a place. Like, I wonder who built this, because this is really cool. It's got kind of like an Asian flair to it. And it helps that Minecraft, a lot of their more recent updates, they're trying to make like anything new that they put in has some kind of function. Like, this is a smoker. God knows what a smoker does. But there's this tertiary use for these, in that, you know, they do something, they're a block, but then also they look nice, you know? It's this, you add something that has a function first, but I mean, we know why they're really adding them. It's because it adds design variety. Minecraft at its core is just kind of Lego for adults, well, it's for children, but it appeals to teens and adults and people who just want to scratch that creative itch online, which I think that's cool. I think it's a, you know, they obviously have a really talented development team now, and I, on the other hand, am throwing my sword, trying to find the base of some guy I accidentally stole a box full of rails from. I looked over the chats. I don't think anyone's noticed that they're gone. I'm not sure who they were in the first place. They might have been hammies. But yeah, again, I'm mostly making this part because I want to test some editing things. Okay, yeah. It's definitely this railway here is the one I want to take to Hammy's place. But I honestly think rather than trying to find the entrance to the rail, getting a minecart, going that way, swimming is very fast now if you do this. So I think I'm just gonna swim there. Take off my HUD. That way I can do this thing where I just, you know, chop this together in an edited little fashion. Of course, that way I can't see my bubbles, and then I start to drown. So maybe I'll leave my HUD on. Maybe this won't be much of an edited part. Just gonna be sort of stream of consciousness. I'm sick, so I'm sick. I'm thick. I am ill right now, excuse my lisp. So I will try to edit out any time where I'm sniffling or coughing. But other than that, maybe I'll just kind of slap up this part as it is. Huh, a little smokestack. Yep, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Well, that's great. That means I can wrap this up. I'll see about the new rendering. Hoping that this video I can put up in 60 frames a second. Hoping that the video quality itself will be a little better. I should also, right now, while I'm here, I'm gonna go to options, peel back the curtain a little bit. I'm just gonna max out render distance and see if it just kills my performance. It's not killing my performance, but honestly I don't notice a huge difference. Maybe it's just because I'm out at sea right now, but it kind of looks the exact goddamn same. Alright, this one's full of glass. And replacing the old one here. Full of rails. Private, uh oh. I do not want that to be private. Uh oh. How do I make a shulker box public? Because, this is not my stuff. I picked it up by accident. Or I didn't pick it up by accident. I picked it up to annoy Hammy. But I meant to put it back down. While I'm here, maybe I'll also do this in the tour, but, there's Hammy. Hammy's wife. And, Hammy's wife's son. So I don't know what kind of drama is going on over here. He's got the face of someone who's who definitely is taking care of his wife's son. Unlock. Maybe. Unlock. Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, well, I think I'm going to end that here. This has been, I guess, more of a stream of consciousness episode than anything, but yeah. Hoping that the video quality looks a little better. It'll probably not make a huge difference in Minecraft, which is pretty crisp to begin with. But if I do another gameplay in something like Mordhau, or another, you know, game that actually looks good, hopefully it'll be more noticeable then.